Good morning. Today is Monday, August 26th, 2024. Stocks notched a solid gain last week as dovish comments from Federal Reserve officials boosted the market's recovery from early August lows. This Thursday, we have our next monthly capital markets update and outlook client check-in. If you have questions about the markets, the economy, what impact interest rate changes, the presidential election, escalating Middle East tensions, or otherwise could have, this is your opportunity to ask your questions, to get insight into exactly how we see things progressing. We'll be live in person and online. If you'd like to join us for lunch, please RSVP on our website, investwithccg.com. Also, this Thursday is our annual Capital Cruise Client Appreciation Dinner on Lake Minnetonka. We have once again reserved the best boat on the best lake for the best clients. Registration is open and we are looking pretty close to full. We do have room left. So if you have not already, please head on over to the website today and RSVP for this year's event. We are looking forward to this opportunity to show our appreciation for your business, for your friendship, and for the trust that you continue to put in us every single day. As always, we are going to have a blast. So please be sure to RSVP today, reserve your spot, and we look forward to celebrating you very, very soon. With that, I will roll today's intro, and then we'll take a closer look at what happened this past week in the markets. Life is too short to worry about what the next headline could do to your life savings. Hi, my name is Eric Hagan, and I keep my thumb on the pulse of the economy and the markets so my clients can focus on the things that are actually important to them. Thank you for joining me the next few minutes on today's weekly economic video update. Last week, the Standard & Poor's 500 index rose 1.45%, while the NASDAQ Composite gained 1.4%. The Dow Jones Industrials Average picked up 1.27%, and the MSCI EAFE Index, which tracks developed overseas stock markets, gained 2.98%. The 10-year Treasury bond yield came down ever so slightly to 3.81% right here. That is now down 10.35% from a month ago and 14.77% from 3 months ago. Remember, as bond yields fall, bond values rise. So this falling yields is good for the value of the bonds in your portfolio. Stocks started the week strong, rallying after Wall Street welcomed dovish comments from Minneapolis Fed President Neil Kashkari. The S&P 500 and NASDAQ each posted gains on Monday, the 8th consecutive winning session. The Dow rose for the 5th session in a row. From there, markets traded in a narrow band until Wednesday afternoon when minutes released from the July 30th and 31st FOMC meeting revealed more dovish comments. On Thursday, stocks dipped ahead of Fed Chair Jerome Powell's annual Jackson Hole, Wyoming speech. Well-received comments from Powell on Friday boosted markets, with all three averages closing higher. The Fed's annual symposium for global central bankers started Friday morning with Fed Chair Powell's much-anticipated speech. Citing the risk of the labor market cooling even further, he said, quote, "The time has come for policy to adjust." Investors responded favorably, with the remaining question being how significant a rate cut might be. Powell kept that door open, adding that the timing and pace of rate cuts will depend on incoming data, the evolving outlook, and the balance of risks. Looking ahead to this week, we have another busy week. The key economic data that we are keeping our eye on this week starts today. We get a look at durable goods. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we get a look at consumer confidence and the Case-Shiller Home Price Index. On Wednesday, Fed official Raphael Bostic speaks. On Thursday, busy day, we get a report on GDP. on the international trade in goods, on jobless claims, and pending home sales. And then wrapping up the week on Friday, we get a look at personal income and outlays, as well as consumer sentiment. So again, another busy week in the markets and watching that economic data coming in. In our proprietary Smart Mix portfolio process, we primarily invest in individual stocks, cutting out the many hidden costs that can be found in today's investment products. This week is a lighter week as second quarter earnings season continues, but we do have some big names reporting. Wednesday, NVIDIA and Salesforce, and then Thursday, Dell reports. You can learn about our low-cost, fully transparent, and personalized approach at smartmixportfolios.com. All right. At 2 p.m. today, I will be sending out our full economic update for the week. This update includes more than what I talk about here on Monday mornings, including our popular weekly tax tip. This week's tax tip is for anyone who takes temporary work through one or more employers, also called a gig worker. So if that sounds like you're going to want to pay attention to this week's tax tip. Again, this email with the tax tip and everything else in it goes out at 2 p.m. Central Time. If you'd like this email and you're not getting it, you may subscribe at our website, which is www.investwithccg.com. And then one last reminder, we are looking forward to celebrating you this Thursday. It's going to be the highlight of our week for sure at our annual Client Appreciation Dinner Cruise. So if you have not already, go and RSVP right now. Hey, this is Eric again. That's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Here at Capital Consulting Group, we provide personal wealth planning and fiduciary investment management solutions for individuals, couples, and families. To learn how to see your entire financial situation, both today as well as every year into the future, go to clearfinancialfuture.com and watch the short 2-minute video. To learn how we give our clients' life savings the attention it deserves and to see how we're doing, visit smartmixportfolios.com. And lastly, if you'd like help investing your 401k at work, visit me over at 401kinvestmentpros.com. Thank you again for your time today. I'll look for you next week.